Hey Leos, happy September. I know it's kind of a bummer that it's not Leo season anymore. I feel the same way, but Virgo season's good. Virgo season gets us to prioritize things that we may or may not have put on the back burner for the summer. It gets us to really materialize the lessons that we learned during Leo season. And I think for you guys, it's definitely, money related, yes, but it's definitely more so tied to your personal value and how you see yourselves. Because Leos always feel great during Leo season, right? Like everyone feels great during Leo season. But as soon as Virgo season hit, especially this year, because all the planets were in Leo and now they're all in Virgo, and it's just kind of like, what do we do now? So it can be very serious feeling and very, I don't know if intense is the right word, but it just seems like not as fun or not as lighthearted as it was. So that's kind of bumming you guys out. But let's see what September has in store for Leos. Oh. Leos. All right. Okay. Yeah, wanting to just kind of stay in the fun, not so serious energy. Virgo season's got us feeling a little flipped upside down. All these restrictions with the Devil card here. In reverse though, so it's restrictions that you're not paying attention to. But you should pay attention to because it requires your energy. Yeah, Leos, we're going to have to maintain some balance this month. Put in some elbow grease, do the work physically, yes, at our jobs, careers, whatever, but also work on ourselves. Because I feel like, ooh, we got the star. Okay. Which I know is your opposite sign, but I always love seeing the star card in any reading. Okay, yeah. So it's kind of like you will get everything you want, but only after you put in the elbow grease. Because what I was saying was in Leo season, it's almost as if Leos and like pretty much everyone gets like a free pass to like have fun and feel light because it's just so easy to. It's like a natural like fun time. But as soon as it's not Leo season, it's like we have to work to feel like we're having fun. We have to work to like enjoy life. Yeah. And that's kind of where you're at this month. I have to like do the thing to feel how I felt last month, but I already felt that way. Why do I have to work for it now? It's almost like that. But it'll be good. It's like a cleansing. Virgo season is very cleansing because it also deals with the physical health, right? Like your body. So if you were partying a little too much in Leo season, now is the time to kind of recalibrate your body, start eating healthy again, start sleeping well again. Because the weather is changing too. Not as of this moment, but it will, and it's going to affect your body because, you're used to it one way and then it changes. So I'm going to switch up my sitting position. All right. Cool. One last card for Leos in the month of September. Like you know exactly what it is that you need to do, but you're just not doing it. Like you're procrastinating. Same though. Leo rising here. I definitely am feeling the shift from Leo into Virgo season. It's just like depressing is not the right word, but it's not bubbly like Leo season was. All right. Yeah. So it's kind of like facing things that you don't want to face this month. But it's not even bad things. It's just like things that aren't fun. I'm just getting like you really miss the feeling of having fun, right? So you have the 6 of coins, the 8 of coins, and the Justice card. So maintaining that balance, doing the work to flip this card right side up, right? You also have the Devil in reverse here, which you will also need to flip right side up. You have three, no. Yeah, it is three. You have three major arcana that are upside down right now. So let me show you if I can ever get these cards aligned. Whatever. Here you go. Okay. So, let's see my printer in the back. So, coming out of Leo season, Queen of Wands, this is you guys, but in reverse, and then the Devil in reverse. So you are tied to these restrictions. You are tied to these responsibilities that you don't want to do. Oops, the cards were like this. I didn't even put it back right. Yeah, so you see yourself as being tied to something that restricts you. Could be a job, could be a career, could be a person, could be a thought pattern, whatever. And it's making you feel like not yourself. Or you do feel like yourself, but you're just drained. You're like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to put in the work for this. Why can't we just be light and airy and fun, fiery? But the Six of Coins is telling me that you get what you give, right? And especially in Virgo season, when it's the season of service to others, that's what we're going to have to focus on. It doesn't necessarily have to be other people. I don't really see a lot of like other people cards in this spread, but it's talking about the energy that you put out into the universe. So if you want the universe to bring you that same bubbly, happy Leo season feel, then you're going to have to put out that happy, bubbly Leo feel, right? So be yourself, essentially, but also a little bit more grounded this time around. It's not Leo season anymore, unfortunately, and Virgo season is really hitting us with that reality because there's just so many placements. Like, I think, yeah, like all 5 of the inner planets or planetary bodies are in Virgo. So it's time to get serious. It's time to really look at the details and look at how you can achieve this feeling all the time. And so by putting in the work, you will rebalance the scales, but you have to do it to actually get this card to flip right side up, sorry. And then slowly but surely you'll see some profits coming in because you go from the 6 of Coins to the 8 of Coins, right? And then soon it won't feel like a burden anymore, but it'll feel like a fun project. So again, projecting that fun Leo bubbly energy into the work that you do so then you can make it enjoyable for yourself, but also for other people, for anyone who's onlooking. And that will bring you the Star. So this could be a relationship because this is your 7th house, or it could be your dreams coming true. It could be you manifesting the job that you want, the career that you want, the friends that you want, what have you. But there is something that you need to let go of. Here's how I see the Devil. There's 2 different stories. There's a restriction that you need to put work into, so like a responsibility like your job, right? So that's one possibility. Another is this is a restriction that you need to get rid of. So it could be a toxic relationship. It could be a toxic job. It might go hand in hand. Like you can't get the work that you want to do because you're working on something else. So if you want a new job, you're going to have to leave this job. It's like that kind of energy, right? Same thing with people, places, whatever. So if you are tied to something, which I think you are, it very well could be a mindset too. Sometimes we think it's someone else, but it's most likely like the thought of them that we're tied to, right? So anything along that line. So if you are restricted, if you're tied to something or someone or some way of thinking, of living, of being, you know that that's something that you're going to have to change. Because at the bottom of the deck, or not the bottom of your reading, you have the High Priestess, the Empress in reverse, and the Magician, right? So the High Priestess is talking about our intuition, what we know, and the secret depths of our subconscious. The Magician is the outward. This is kind of like a yin-yang type energy, right? High Priestess is yin, and then the Magician is yang. So it's like you know what you need to do. You know exactly what you need to put out there. But you have to be the one to put it out there. And I think right now, the Empress, I can see this as you guys, it's like, it's echoing the Queen of Wands up here, right? So you're leveling up, but you're still feeling kind of low. You're still feeling kind of restricted in some way. But once you release this, whatever it is in your subconscious that you know you need to release because it's not good for you, putting in that action will flip this right side up, will flip you right side up. Because who's going to flip you right side up? It has to be you. It's not that person. It's not that job. It's not this raise you're waiting on. It's if your environment is not changing for you, if it's not looking the way that you want it to look, then you have to be the one to change it. But it's like there's just something that you're just not wanting to deal with. The bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Cups in reverse. So it's something that you know isn't good for you, but you're ignoring it. It's that Leo loyalty. It's you guys are loyal to the wrong people, the wrong places, the wrong times sometimes. So it's just like, you know, Leo, you know exactly what you need to get rid of. And you know that as soon as you get rid of it, it's going to bring you everything you want. It's just going to take a little bit of elbow grease. It's going to take a little bit of awareness. It's going to take a little bit of diving deeper into your subconscious, right? But all of this is tied to your value. So the reason why you're feeling upside down is because something external of you is telling you that this is your value when it's not true. So you have to be the one to turn around, okay, roar like the lion that you are, and be like, no, this is what my value is. And you're going to change around me, or you're going to be cut out of my life. Right? And I think Leos, you guys are getting a lot better at this, because before, you would be really, really tied to something for a really long time because you just didn't want to lose the image of having it all together. But having it all together can mean you dropping something. Like, people will look at you and be like, oh, damn, like, she did that. She dropped that person. She dropped that job because she knows that she can do it on her own. And that is the Empress energy that you want to step into. You see how in this card she's alone, but she is fully happy? That can be you. And as soon as you get into this Empress energy, the Star. This is being completely vulnerable. This is being completely comfortable with yourself, with your environment, right? And this is upright, so it's coming, but you just have to do it. That's the thing. The last card in your reading is the Magician. This is the thing that you have to do. And you know. So, Leo, do the thing. All right? Cut it out. If it's not worth your time, it's not worth your energy. And you can't wait for something or someone to give you that value that you know you deserve. It has to be you. You have to be the one to take it. That's what I'm seeing this month. All right, Leos? So, please have a happy, productive, wonderful September. You can easily get back into that Leo energy if you really wanted to. It's just going to take a little bit of Virgo energy to get you there, but you can do it. If you guys want a personal reading, the link will be down below. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I do free daily tarot readings, and that will also be below. All right, see you in October.